All right, so we're back out here at the boat project. We got the gizmo hooked up. It's got a pretty cool little LED screen. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I think I'm just going to leave it on there, and it's just going to ride along in the battery box. Been going for about a half hour now. I don't know if you can see that. Voltage is at 12.5. It was at 12.6 when I started. A little bit about this boat. This was my dad's boat. Him and my mom got this back in the day after they got married. I think like in 1969 or something like that is what year this thing is. And I got it handed down to me. Done a little modification. We got the main control here. 50 cal ammo can box. Inside here, we've got all the gizmos that makes the dashboard light up and function. And the steering. That little screw there, so I can only go so far either direction and not overturn the motor, because it's not a perfect design. It likes to get stuck if you have it all the way over, right or left, which can be kind of a pain in the neck when you're out in the middle of the lake. Another question was asked, what hubcap is that? I have no idea. I bought 5 of them at a garage sale for about $5, thinking they'd fit on my Ford, and they didn't. And I've lost a couple, and I ended up taking one of these bad boys and turning it into a chrome steering wheel. Adds about an extra 10 horse to the overall. We got the old Minn Kota Turbo 65. Not sure what the 65 stands for, if it's 36 pounds of thrust. But the whole idea behind all this was seeing if I could avoid buying a second battery, because back in the day, without this little gizmo, it would go about 2, maybe 3 hours, and then it was, we better get back to shore. We're not going to make it back to shore. This little thing, I got it off of Amazon. If you type in DC motor controls, you're going to find these guys. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name or the brand name, because it looks like they randomly grabbed about 8 letters out of a Scrabble bag and threw them on a table, lined them up and said, that's the name of our product. The other one I don't have out here with me. The problem with that guy was I didn't read all the way through it. It's rated for 40 amps peak, not constant. Constant's about 20 amps. From what I've gathered, this thing draws about 35, 36 amps. I haven't hooked an amp meter up to it yet because I don't have one, but that's what the internet says. So this dude is supposedly 40 amps run and 60 amps, or 40 amps peak. I don't know. Basically, don't go over 60 amps for a little bit. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I think I'm going to call it quits for the night. I'm going to throw the battery on the charger overnight just to make sure it's good, fully charged. And then maybe tomorrow, come out here and rearrange some stuff, because you see I don't have a whole lot of real estate here to work with. But drop this bad boy. Hey, what's up, buddy? Drop this bad boy in a bucket of water and let him run for several hours and see how long it can run before it gets down to, I guess the 11.5 mark is when it starts, you better head on back to shore. So anyway, that's it for right now. Signing off.